progress.
My voice is Shanti. Um, Today's Murli from Bapdada. Baba is telling, sweet children, this life of yours is more elevated than that of deities because by knowing the Creator and creation accurately, you have now become theists. So, uh, the deity's life, how it will be. Uh, but Baba is telling ours is more elevated because deities will be innocent. They don't know who God is. They don't know about Creator and creation because this knowledge ends here. When in the Satyug, in the Golden Age, we enjoy the knowledge, the result, the outcome of knowledge, which we gain here. So we have become theist. We now know the creation and creator. So question is, what is the speciality of confluence-aged family of God, which will not exist throughout the rest of the whole cycle? At this time, God becomes the father and look after your children. He becomes the teacher and teaches you. He becomes the Satguru and makes you into beautiful flowers and take you back with him. In the golden age, there will be deity family, but not such a family of God. You children are now unlimited sannyasi and also Raj Yogis. So we are now unlimited sannyasis and also Raj Yogis. So what a uh, fortune we have that we belong to family of God now. That He is our Father and we can have anything of our life accomplished with Him. We are under His guidance, under His protection. He is only our teacher too. You're studying for a kingdom, and our studies are for a kingdom. So we are Raj Yogis, kings, and we are also sannyasis because we renunciate all pleasure of life. So how much elevated our life is, and fortunate that we are family of God because in Satyuga also there is no family of God. There are deities. There are humans. We will belong to those humans. We will get born through those humans. But those are elevated humans. They are uh, completely pure. But here we are born out of the knowledge and adopted by God. So now direct children of God. That never happens in any ages. So we should not miss this age for anything of this life. We should not miss to be the dearest and nearest to the God because this never happen. We'll get again family, job, so many parents, so many husbands, so many wives, so many children. But God, He doesn't get in any age, only at this time. Om Shanti. This is school or Pathshala. We are in highest school. If anyone studying in Cambridge University, how much intoxicated they will be. London, US, how much money they spent and free of cost. We are studying in the school of God. We are his student. Godly university, highest university in this universe. Pathshala for whom? Whose Pathshala? That too, everyone has body consciousness. In body consciousness, they go and study there. But here we souls are studying. A Pathshala, school of for souls. Ever anywhere in this world such type of school is there? Pathshala is there for souls. A soul definitely cannot hear anything without body. Though we souls are sitting in the body because we need body to speak. This mic we need. This ears we need. So, but it is the Pathshala of the soul. And who is teaching? That too Supreme Soul who doesn't take birth, but he took the mouth of Brahma and giving us, teaching us this knowledge. It should be understood that souls without bodies cannot understand anything. In that case, you can say living beings, all partial living beings, but then it will become like a common term. So that's why we have to differentiate it, telling it's a parcel of our souls. And the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul comes and teaches them. Those studies are physical, whereas this is spiritual study. In in the world also so many people will say I am giving the spiritual study that the unlimited Father teaches you. So this is the university of God the Father. There are the versions of God. This is not the path of devotion. This is all study. One study at school. Devotion is performed in temples. Who is teaching you here? God speaks. Direct statement of God these are. God speaks. God does not speak at any other parcel. There is no institute, no school in this world, no university in this world where God Himself come and teaches. So how lucky we are, chosen one. This is just this one place where God speaks. Only God, the highest and highest, called ocean of knowledge. No, nobody has more knowledge than Him. He is the only one who is the ocean of knowledge. He alone can give us knowledge. Knowledge is not there in this world. Information is there. Knowledge is not there. That is false information. But the knowledge which brings light, the there is a proverb that knowledge brings light. Where there is knowledge, there is light. But these history, geography, biology, physics, politics, studying these all the scriptures of the world, Bible, Gita, Quran, we cannot get light. Only this knowledge makes us light and might. All the rest is devotion. The Father has explained to you about devotion that there cannot be salvation through that. Only the one Supreme Soul is the bestower of salvation for all. He comes and teaches you Raj Yoga. The soul listens through the body. We soul, I am listening through this body. I am sitting in between the forehead and listening my Baba's teachings. There aren't God word in any other knowledge. It is only Bharat that the birthday of Shiva is celebrated. God is incorporeal, so how can they celebrate birthday of Shiva? He doesn't take birth. Only when he enters a body can there be a birthday. So Shivratri is Shiv Jayanti. Why do we celebrate Shivratri when he doesn't take birth? So that explains that he really comes and incarnate because that is also a kind of birth, coming and entering in someone's body, incarnating. So the father says, I never enter a womb. All of you enter a womb. You take 84 births. Lakshmi and Narayan take the maximum number of births. They take 84 births and he then become the ugly one. The village urchin. You can call them Lakshmi and Narayan or Radha Krishna. Radha Krishna are the childhood form. When they take birth in heaven, which is also called paradise. Theirs is the number one birth, and so he is also the one who takes 84 births. Beautiful and ugly. Beautiful, who then becomes ugly. Lakshmi and Narayan are so beautiful, and then in vices they become ugly. Sri Krishna is loved by everyone. Sri Krishna takes birth in the new world. That's why, because of he is the purest first prince. So that's why the whole world loves him. That is the effect of purity. Then while taking rebirth, he comes into the old world and become ugly. And same Krishna soul in Brahma body. But everyone was scolding him, putting stones over the building, giving, uh, abusing him. Same Krishna soul. So because of the karma only, everything happens. First he was pure, then he become impure. Everyone become pure and then impure. Beautiful, then ugly. This play is like that. This drama is like that. Even Bharat was at first. Sato Pradhan and beautiful. Now itself some places how beautiful they are. But just imagine that completely pure world. Really how that golden world will be. When now itself it is like that. Now itself you see Dubai and all, how much gold and all. When it is Kalayu, so just imagine that in um, really golden world, if how nature will be golden, crops will be golden, birds will be golden, palaces, everything will be so pure, Sato Pradhan. Now itself, how some rich people are there who put so many gold and all, but that also is of worst quality in comparison to Satyu, in comparison to Golden Age, because that quality which Devi Devta, the deities get, God does not give to everyone. That will again come to that world only when deities are there. It has now become impure. The Father says, all of these souls are my children. All of these souls who are listening to the knowledge are my children. Everyone has been sitting on the pyre of lust and has now become ugly by being burnt. I come and take everyone back home. This world cycle is like that. The garden of flowers then becomes the forest of thorns. There was garden of flowers. No thorn in the flowers there in Satyu. I have seen that when Baba took me there. I saw the softness, the big, big roses without thorns. It is awesome. And here, first of all, the roses, the flowers, there are many flowers which are thorny flowers, thorny plants, and sometimes the full forest itself will be thorn. And also, there all souls are giving happiness and comfort to each other. That's why all souls are also considered flowers. Here, all souls, some or the other way, giving wantedly or unwantedly, giving pain to each other. So this is world of thorn. The father explains, you children were such beautiful masters of the world. You are now becoming that. Lakshmi Narayan were masters of the world. They took 84 births and are now becoming that again. That is, those souls are now studying. By study only, we become master of the world. Study and yoga, seva dharna. You know that there is such limitless happiness in the golden age that there is even no need to remember the Father. It is remembered. Everyone remembers God at the time of sorrow. In world this in happiness, everyone forget God, but in whenever any pain came, everyone remember God. So this is true for whole drama. When there is happiness, Satyu, golden age, silver age, no one remember God. There is not even a single temple. Nobody even know who God is, who is creator. But when the vices enter, pain starts. And when the pain starts, everyone starts remembering. Whom do they remember? The Father. You don't have to remember all of those. People remember so many on the path of devotion. There's so many uh, idols they are considering as God and goddesses. But God is one. Remembering them, nothing going to happen. I worship you or you worship me. What I'll give you and what you will give me. We only were deities and we have now taken rebirth and now our state is like that that we are ourselves wanting help from God. So how will you worshipping me in the form of Durga, Lakshmi, all those things can help you. And I worshipping you as form of Lakshmi, Durga, Ganesh, Kartikeya, all those things will can help me. No, we cannot. Humans, brother souls cannot give anything to other brother souls. Only Father can give to all souls. They don't know anything. They don't know when Sri Krishna came or who he is. They don't even understand the difference between Sri Krishna and Narayan. Shiv Baba is highest on high. Then below him are Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar. They are called deities. That too, when now only when Shiv Baba made Brahma Baba Vyakt, he is now in Avyakt Lok, subtle world. But all three are same. Brahma, so Vishnu, so Shankar. They are called deities. People call all of them God. They say that God is omnipresent. That is also confusing because if God is omnipresent, then there should not be any itself in this world. But that also is not true. The Father says it is Maya, the five vices, that is omnipresent and in everyone. There are no vices in the golden age. In the land of liberation too, souls are pure. In Satyug, which is called also land of liberation, there is no vices, the souls are pure. There is no question of impurity there. So Father, the Creator comes and gives his own introduction. Now there is no need of Supreme Father to come there. So how he will be omnipresent? If he is omnipresent, he will be in Satyug also. And then everyone should know him there also. But there nobody remember God. There's no role of God. So he's not present there. He goes into Paramdham. So when there is no impurity, no vices, no sorrow, then what God will do there? He explains to you the secret of the middle, beginning, middle, and end, through which you become theist. Only once you become theist, this life of yours is more elevated than that of the sung that human birth is invaluable. Then, when it is most auspicious, confluence age, your life becomes like a diamond. This is diamond age, and we have diamond life. Lakshmi and Narayan would not be said to be like diamonds. They are in golden age, not in diamond. Your birth is like diamond. You are God's children, whereas they are deity children. So even our fortune is greater than Lakshmi Narayan. Direct children of God. So how much we should take benefit of this period. But all are not realizing that. Still, the world attachment is attaching them and dragging them. Here you say that you are God's children and the God is your father. He's teaching you because He's the ocean of knowledge. He's teaching you Raj Yoga. Only once at the most auspicious confluence age do you receive this knowledge. This is the age in which you become most elevated beings. But the world does not know about this. All are sleeping in the sleep of Kumbhakara, that is, the sleep of ignorance. Destruction of everyone is just ahead, and this is why you children must not keep a relationship with anyone. Everything is going to finish. By keeping relationship, nothing we are going to get. Anyhow, everything going to finish. It is said, whatever you remember in your final moments, if you remember Shiv Baba in your final moments, you will go into Narayan clan. Now, if in our mind at the last moment is someone else, then we have to take rebirth and uh, fulfill our sins. Remembering any bodily being is the first and highest sin after God told us. So, once while at the end, if God is there, our life will become good. We'll go to Narayan clan if Shiv Baba is in our remembrance. For that, every time that practice should be there, that not any matter, but Shiv Baba only stay in the mind. This ladder is very good. It is written, we were deities and we then become warriors, etc. At this time, it is kingdom of Ravan. We forgot our original eternal deity religion and became trapped in other religion. This world, whole world is Lanka. There wasn't any other golden Lanka in Ramayana. It is shown that this Sri Lanka was only Lanka, but Baba says the whole world itself is Lanka. Only Sri Lanka is not in. There was no nothing like golden Lanka or something. The father says, "You have defamed me even more than you have defended yourself." So we defamed ourselves as a deities, no, but we defamed him more. So you say of yourself that you take 8.4 million birth, whereas you have said of me that I am in every particle. I come and uplift even those who defend me in this way. The Baba is telling, see how you have defended me. Can anyone say for his father that my father is present in every particle and start worshipping and don't see towards the father? Father, our worldly father is standing in front of us and we don't see towards him and just explain everyone, my father is present in every particle and have the ignorance with him. How he will feel? So Baba is saying, I am not in every particle, but you defame me that I am in every particle. But still, I come and uplift even those who defame me in this way. We are only those who defamed him. The father says, you are not to be blamed. Now, his love for us. But still, he says, it's drama. That's why I will not blame you. It is from the beginning of the golden age to the end of iron age. It has to turn. No one except the father can explain it to you. All of you are Brahma Kumar and Kumaris. You Brahmins are God's children. You are sitting in God's family. In the golden age, there will be the deity family. In this family of God, God looks after you, teaches you, and makes you into a beautiful flower, and then takes you back with Him. You are studying to change from human beings into deities. It is written in the Granth that it didn't take God long to change human beings into deities. This is why God is also called magician. To make hell into heaven is magic. So how biggest world's biggest magician in even what they does is just uh, illusion. But in real, God is changing the hell into magic. It takes 84 births for the heaven to change into hell, and then it changes from hell into heaven. At a snap of your finger, liberation in life is received in a second. I am a soul. You know about soul and you know the Father. No other human being knows what a soul is. There are many gurus, but only one Satguru. It is said the Satguru is immortal. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul is only Satguru, but there are many gurus. None of them are wiseless. All of them take birth through wise. The kingdom is now being established. All of you are studying here for a kingdom. You are Raja Yogis, unlimited sannyasis. Those Hatha yogis are limited sannyasis. The Father comes and grants everyone salvation and makes everyone happy. The Father comes and grants everyone salvation and makes everyone happy. I am called Sadguru, the immortal image. There we do not repeatedly shed and take other bodies. Death does not come there. Only you souls are imperishable. In there is no sudden death or something like that. We just shed the body and take another. Not repeatedly. It is 150, 200 years. But you become impure and pure. You souls are imperishable, but you become pure and impure. Souls are not immune to the effect of actions. Every action we do, it's get imprinted on the soul. Soul cannot escape from that because it is soul only who is doing all the action through the our physical organs. Only the Father explains the secret of the drama to you. Only the Creator would explain to you the secrets of beginning, middle, and end of creation. That one Father alone is the ocean of knowledge. He's changing you from human beings into deities and making you double crowned. Your birth were like shells. You are now becoming like diamonds. The Father also explained to you the meaning of the mantra Hum so hum. That means we were only those deities and now we are only becoming that. Those people say that each soul is a supreme soul and the supreme soul is the soul. Hum so hum. The Father says, how can the soul be the supreme soul? The Father explains to you, it is I, the soul. I am a Brahmin at this time, and then I, the soul, will become a deity from a Brahmin and then a warrior. So the meaning of Soham Soham is that I am a soul, I'm a Brahmin at this time, then I, the soul, I will become deity from Brahmin, then a warrior, then a Brahmin from a Shudra. Your births are most elevated of all. This is God's home with whom you are sitting, with the mother and father, all our brothers and sisters. The Father is teaching you souls. All of you are my children who have the right to inheritance. This is why everyone can claim the inheritance from the Father, the Supreme Soul. Old, young, and little ones all have a right to claim the inheritance from the Father. This is why you have to explain to the children, consider yourself to be souls and remember the Father, and your sins will be cut away. Those on the path of devotion will not understand these things. Those on the path of devotion will not understand these things. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from Mother, Father, and Bap Dada. The spiritual father says, Namaste to the spiritual children. From the spiritual children, love, remembrance, and good morning from we children to this to our mother, father, and Bap Dada. Namaste, Baba, Namaste, Shukriya, Baba, Shukriya. Night class, you children recognize the father, and that is the biggest achievement. You do understand the father is teaching you, and you are to receive the unlimited. You are to receive the unlimited inheritance from him, but the difficulty is that Maya makes you forget. She causes one obstacle or another which children are afraid of. In that too, the foremost number Maya is that of falling into vice. Your eyes deceive you. It is not question of removing your eyes. The Father gives each one of you an eye of knowledge. So we should see from not from deceiving eye, but from the eye of knowledge. Judge everything from the eye of knowledge. Third eye. There is a war between knowledge and ignorance. So God is knowledge and Maya is ignorance. The Father is knowledge and Maya is ignorance. This war is very strong. When someone falls, he does not even understand it. But then he realizes that he has fallen and that he has brought a great loss to himself. Once Maya has defeated you, it becomes very difficult for you to climb up. Many children say that they go into trance, that is, they will close their eyes and meditate. But Maya interferes in that too. We should never close our eyes and meditate. Always keep eyes open. They are not even aware of it. Maya makes them still until life. So some other souls will enter in us in that time. We should not do like that. What does Maya make you do? Don't even ask. She makes you dirty. While becoming flower, you become dirty. Maya is so powerful that she repeatedly makes you fall. Children says, Papa, I repeatedly forget you. It is only the one Father who inspire you to make effort, but it is not in the fortune of some. They are unable to make effort. No one can be favored in this, nor anyone can be given extra tuition. Now this is a study, right? So someone not studying cannot give extra tuition. The study is same for all. To everyone Baba is teaching same. If we ask a question, Baba, I did not understand this. In the next or at least next two Murlis, surely reply will come. So, but no separate any extra benefit is given to any individual. To what extent each one be taught individually? There's so many children in other studies. Some would be children of eminent people, big people, and because they are able to spend a lot of money, they are given extra tuition. A teacher knows when someone is dull, and so he teaches that one to make him capable of claiming a scholarship. This father does not do that. He teaches everyone everyone equally. This father teaches everyone to the same extent. Other teachers inspire you to make extra effort. This one does not make anyone make extra effort. To inspire someone to make extra effort means the teacher has mercy, even though he gets paid for that. He specially gives time and teaches the student so that they are able to become clever by studying more. There Here is no question of studying more. This one says the same thing to everyone. He only gives the one great mantra of Man Mana Bhava. You children understand what happens by having remembrance. Man Mana Bhava, remember me alone, leaving all your body relationship and body religion. So by remembering him in soul consciousness, our sins get burned. Only the Father is purifier. So we get purified by our purifier. And you know that by remembering him, you will become pure. Acha, good night. Essence for dharna. This whole world is now to turn into graveyard. Destruction is just ahead. Therefore, do not have any relationship with anyone. At the final moments, remember the one Father alone. This is the confluence age in which you can become beautiful from ugly and pure from impure. This is the time to make the most elevated human beings. Constantly have this awareness and make yourself like a diamond from a cell. Today's blessing, Sipap Tata's blessing hand on your head. May you be multimillionaire with the wealth of knowledge and attain all the facilities of matter. The wealth of knowledge automatically enables you to attain physical wealth. Where there is the wealth of knowledge, matter automatically become your servant. When you have the wealth of knowledge, so from the wealth of knowledge, we become master of nature. And with the wealth of knowledge, we can automatically attain all the facilities of matter, whatever is there in this world. Therefore, wealth of knowledge is king over all worth. When there is one, the king, he automatically attain all positions. It is in this wealth of knowledge that makes you multimillionaire. It is automatically proved in all your relationship. There is so much power in the wealth of knowledge that it makes you into king of kings for innumerable births. Slogan: I am victorious every cycle. Let this spiritual intoxication emerge, and you will then become conqueror of Maya. What intoxication? I am victorious every cycle. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti.